Welcome back to the channel. I was just counting it up and we are on day number 6 of this challenge to be consistent with posting, just being present on the channel here. So I did move into a little bit newer space, but unfortunately there's a little bit more sound, so we are going to see how that works, if that's a bothering for this recording or not. We may have to make some changes tomorrow, but we'll see. Well, tomorrow's a weekend anyway, so I'll be live from my, well, I wouldn't say live, but I'll be recording in my home studio tomorrow. So tomorrow and Sunday, but we'll see how it goes today. I might actually have, well, we'll see. Anyways, in order to achieve the success you're looking for, you're going to want to train and train hard. That is kind of what this little discussion is about today. It's about training yourself to be a winner, to be successful. You're, as I said yesterday, you're not just going to go from the ground to the top of the ladder without taking each rung, each step. But each step is going to be an educational time. It is going to be training for you. An athlete is not going to go out and run a marathon without ever having run. So you're going to take small steps. You're going to get that maybe first mile and second mile. You know, build up over time the distance, build up the knowledge base and how to go about getting to the goals that you want to get to without hurting yourself. That is a challenge, because as soon as maybe there are success, you could get comfortable with where you're at and be like, well, I'm doing good now. But you know in the back of your mind that you didn't achieve what you were looking for. You didn't make it to your ultimate goal. You just got comfortable. The other thing is, if you don't train properly to achieve each step to getting to your goal, you're going to make mistakes. Some mistakes can set you back. They could be detrimental to the company that you're trying to build, or the goal that you're trying to build, whatever. It could set you back. That could hurt you. If you're doing something physical, well, it definitely can hurt you if you're not training and taking those small steps. So the key takeaway today is we need to train. We need to train our bodies to automatically, or train our minds to automatically take those next steps, automatically start learning. As I said, I use Duolingo for learning. Absolutely easy math. I do the math in the morning. That has been my consistency. I am on 1,200 and some odd days, but I do it every morning. It is elementary and high school level math. Nothing hard, especially if you've been doing it for 1,200 and some odd days. But I do it even though it is easy for me, so that I can keep my brain engaged, keep motivated, and just keep going to be learning something. Very first thing I do in the morning after waking up, and I sit down in the chair, I grab my phone, and I open up Duolingo and do 1, 2, 3 math problems or math sections. That is training me. It has trained me over time. That is the first thing I do in the morning. I went through surgery in September. I did not. This is open heart surgery. I did not miss a day my surgery was on a Tuesday. It was Thursday, I think it was, that I actually missed the day. But according to the rules and engagement with Duolingo, those are freeze days. They count. They count as, because I did show up and actually freeze my days. And lo and behold, I did go in and Thursday night, and I'm like, I did not do Duolingo, but I had been having a rough day medically in the morning, so I said Thursday night it was probably getting, I think it was 11:30 at night, and I was like, oh, I didn't do my Duo today. I grabbed my phone, got it in, but it didn't record because my brain obviously was not capable at the time, I guess, to make sure it stuck, make sure I entered everything when I was done. So I missed a day. And as I should say, those 1,200 and some odd days are with a proper freeze day if I need it. But that is like one day spread apart. They're not consistently every week I'm using a freeze day. No, I can go months without freezing my lesson. So that has built consistency in my life. Just like doing videos here. Oh, I'm going to miss a day here and there. That is going to happen. But how I react to it, how I respond, and what I do from that point on is going to make the difference. So training. I also trained in martial arts, karate. And though I have not and cannot anymore physically train in sparring or anything, I could train martial arts. I can do things like that. But since I am on a blood thinner, just getting hit and getting bruised and breaking, that wouldn't be a good idea. So I'm not into the sparring anymore. But even when I was training regularly to do sparring, just practicing the moves day in and day out, even when I wasn't in class, I would notice over time that I would just have to think something, even still today, and I haven't practiced for quite a while. I've been thinking about just getting into it just to keep my training going, to keep my brain going, my muscles going, to keep me in shape. Think about jumping back in on that. It doesn't have to be something very hard, just be consistent. But even there, I could be sitting in my chair and thinking about something, and it would maybe involve a move that I would use in karate or a fight or something like that. And you can feel that arm twitch. And it's like, wow, that was just my brain saying, hey, you need to respond because this is what's going through your brain. And it would automatically just start to happen. That's how trained my body is to react, because I've done certain things so many times that it's just becoming a natural reaction. That is what training is going to do. It is going to solidify your brain to accomplishing its goals and to automatically getting to where you want to go. Once your brain has done something so many times, it's on autopilot. Whether it's good or bad that you do, it's still on autopilot. That is the power of training. Well, that is my message for today. So to help train yourself to show back up here every day, subscribe to this channel. Click that bell for notifications. Throw a comment in how you are liking this series of videos. They're very casual. I will do some live shows. Those are casual too, but these are just casual conversations. And as I build my channel, there will be more and more content, more and more differences, more and more things that I plan on doing, but this is the foundation. You don't, as I said, it takes brick by brick to build the house. So I'm building the house. So, as I said, thumbs up, comment, thumbs down if you want, and hit that notification bell and subscribe. I appreciate y'all coming in, taking a moment to be with me today, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.